Let us go to Lynette, Sacramento, California, XM Satellite. How are you, Lynette?
Hi, Mark. I'm good. How are you? Thank you for having me on.
Thank you.
I'm sorry?
Thank you.
I'm calling today. I am a 40-year-old woman who identifies as a woman, doesn't believe in pronouns, and loves my husband, my family, and my country. And the reason I'm calling is because I think it's time that the American public wake up and stand up and be brave and love the country that they live in and start sitting back and listening and realizing what's actually going on in our country. We are in a slow coup paid for and brought to you by China. And the reason that the news and everybody is against Trump and against the American people and against putting the truth out is because they think we're stupid. They don't love our country, and they're paid off. And the American people need to wake up and fight back. Otherwise, we are going to lose everything.
And the way you do that, when the time comes, you go into your school board and you tell them, we're not putting up with the way you're talking about sex. Number one, it's too early for our kids. And number two, we don't like what you're teaching them. And you show up every damn school board meeting with 300, 400, 500 people, and you'll make a difference. And if you look at things that way as being an activist and an advocate, rather than a victim, even though you are, it becomes very, very helpful. Because you know what they say about the squeaky wheel? The problem is the paramilitary wing of the Democrat Party has more than a squeaking wheel. They have weapons. But we can still go into these areas, whether they're school boards or local supervisors' meetings or city council meetings, and make ourselves heard. If there's more of us than there are of them. And that's exactly what we need to do. I want to thank you very much, Lynette. Take care of yourself. Lynette self-identifies as a woman and, in fact, is a woman. Let me ask you a question. If somebody can self-identify, can we identify them too, Mr. Producer? So if I were to say Joe Biden is a woman, is that okay? I think anything goes, right? And by the way, if I said Joe Biden is a woman, why would that be offensive, correct? If I said Joe Biden was a lesbian, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong, right? So, if biology doesn't determine what you are, then your mind can do whatever it wants. Not only to you, I self-identify, and not only that, I self-identify him as a her. You see the stupidity and the insanity of all this. And yet, in many ways, this is what your kids are learning. I'll be right back.
Mark